Murray! Murray! Murray!
But where is my head? I already covered that part.
Needs tomato sauce.
So, as soon as Fly reanimated him, Big Albert told them why he had sneaked into Fitzrandolph's office.
Chips. Zelsius puts them into the brains of his monster actors so that they'll obey Fitzrandolph.
Chips?
Think of them as little music discs that, when they're inserted into the brain through the ear, broadcast recorded instructions, like Fitzrandolph is your master and stuff.
It doesn't make sense. Willie is doing all of this so that the monsters will make family entertainment pictures? There must be something more to it.
That was something that Liz was about to discover. But between her headache, which was getting worse and worse, and being absorbed in her reading, she didn't hear the door.
Sorry to interrupt you, gentlemen, but would you be so kind as to accompany me?
Liz! Run away! Get away! Run!
My terrible headache just went away. Mr. Fitzrandolph, how nice to see you. Don't worry, Dan. Mr. Fitzrandolph will take care of everything. Fitzrandolph is fab. Fitzrandolph loves us all.
Relax, Mr. Murray. In a minute, I'll implant a chip in your head that's quite similar to the one I put in Miss Allaire.
I'm waiting, Three Eyes.
Zelsius has really lost it if he believes that I'm going to sit here with my hands tied together until he puts his chip in me, said Dan.
Oh, what a guy. Your friend the insect will have to wait. I haven't developed a chip for mosquito brains yet.
Zelsius, he always manages to get me irritatedly furious.
Relax, Half Pint. We're gonna win this one. Hey, Half Pint.
What is it, Murray?
So, Zelsius made you mad, huh?
The worst thing is that I don't have my spittoon on me.
I don't know what spittle you're talking about, and I shouldn't want to know. Explain yourself.
When I get angry, I salivate. You see, Murray, my saliva is corrosive, like that of flies. It's like a solvent. When I get angry, my body generates corrosive saliva as a defense mechanism against whatever caused the anger.
How corrosive?
Not enough to corrode the metal of this cage, but enough to leave you without pants.
Fascinating. Do you have good aim spitting, Half Pint?
I'm the second best spitter in the Pendleton Club.
Spit for me.
What a guy. How could I spit on you?
Take good aim. I want your corrosive spittle to eat away the strap on my left hand.
But that's recklessly risky. What if I miss?
Don't worry about me. I still have the right one to break your face. Go for it. Know something? Something's wrong when I feel the need to ask an eminent scientist if he knows the differences between the words hand and foot.
I'm sorry, Murray, but you're very far away.
Thoughtful of me to arrive on foot, right? Zelsius used it to raise Fly's cage. My feet are tied and... Okay, one goal.
It doesn't go down any lower?
Bingo. Hey, Half Pint.
What is it, Murray?
Try spitting on me again.
Okay, I'll try from here. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, what's wrong now?
I'm out of saliva, Murray. My mouth is terribly dry.
Relax. Hey, Three Eyes!
Why are you making all that racket?
I have a question.
One and only one.
Do you know that the Half Pint wants to play you for a sucker?
What?
He says you're such an imbecile that he's going to escape right out from under your nose without you noticing.
Oh, yes?
And he can't be completely mistaken because he's lowered the cage and you haven't noticed.
Oh, disgusting insect! He's not going to want to try that again.
So, Half Pint, what's the anger level?
Overflowingly high.
Drool level?
Highly overflowing.
Do me a favor, don't miss.
And without further ado, Dan was finally free. He freed Professor Fly immediately and got ready to do something he'd been mulling over in his head for a while.
Hey, 3 hours.
Dr. Celsius, Mr. Fitzrandolph says that... Ayo, Professor. Have they convinced you yet?
Yes. Murray!
"We have a visitor," shouted Fly. Dan welcomed the visitor with his usual grace, meaning that he immediately tied her up. Then Fly demonstrated his scientific ability by cleanly extracting the chip from Liz's brain.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
It broke. A little piece is still lodged in her brain and I can't get it out.
So, what do we do now?
Poor I am. Don't give up. Please, miss, don't you die.
Ayo, poet.
Poor I am. Truish, you're fine. Face fear. Shame overcome. Never give up. Don't you die, miss.
The Poet of Pain's message could not have been more clear. If she wanted to save herself, Liz would have to discover her one true wish. But to do so, she would first have to face her deepest fear and overcome her greatest shame. But how will I do that? She asked herself.
If there's nothing here... Oh, how kind. Reminds me of Queenie, my beautiful sister, the painter. Ayo, Queenie!
5 paintings, little sister. Get it?
What?
Stop being thick and help me out. 5 paintings. 5 blasted paintings. For tomorrow.
Are you having an exhibit?
If I make it. But I'm dry, Lizzie. I don't know what in tarnation to paint.
But me? You paint so much better than I do.
Take that story somewhere else. I need ideas.
Okay, about what? I have no idea. Which?
Scenes, Lizzie. Megalithic scenes. Amazing. To take my breath away. Get it?
Yes. You know what? In the last few days, a ton of megalithic, amazing, breathtaking things have happened to me.
I don't need tons. Just 5. Shoot.
I'll tell you. No, I won't tell you. How can that be? Right now, I can't remember anything.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Lizzie, don't give up. Use your noggin. Get it?
Okay, I'll try to remember 5 scenes to inspire you, said Liz.
When did you get back from Paris?
Never. When in tarnation did you get back?
Where?
To Paris.
No more than an instant ago. Why?
Curiosity.
You have an opening tomorrow. Let's talk about it. What gallery are you showing in?
Guess.
One of Dad's.
Bingo. Some darn painter fell through. And like always, Queenie, Sherry, cover for me.
What's your work fetching these days? Lots, right?
Too much. If a painting has the flame-proof red Q that I use to sign all my paintings, it triples in price. That's absurd. Take Chartres. Is there anything more impressive than the Chartres Cathedral? Nothing. And who in tarnation signed that?
Let's leave your show aside for now. Aya!
Aya.
The guy in the photo is Queenie's official boyfriend. He's crazy. I like him. Painting, bottle, cans, sketches. There's nothing interesting here. An artist has no home in Europe except in Paris. Friedrich Nietzsche. It's not good to let oneself get carried away by disappointment. I don't need any of these art books. Once I was looking for a needle in a haystack. I like for things to work out on the second try. But that's me. Now I have gone completely crazy. Ugh, crazy and deaf. For some strange reason, I know exactly what's inside each one of these boxes. For example, I ask myself what's in this one and I answer stationery. I'm not interested in what's inside. Let's see. This notebook looks familiar. Ah! I just remembered something. I caught Big Albert snooping around Fitzrandolph's office. Yes, yes, yes! Only I would think of hanging the jacket in a place like this. I'd get stuck. Although this button... I just remembered something. Fitzrandolph lied. The new direction of the MKO is hiding something bigger. Yes, yes, yes! The speech that I'm reading on the other side is really a message that he wants to send to the entire country announcing the start of his campaign for Congress. He's putting alienating chips into anyone that opposes him. And he's making the monsters act in family films so that instead of fear, they give him the positive image with the public that he needs to win the election. Ever since it got dragon claws, it hasn't barked. I don't want to take a bath. This reminds me of my first, what was it called? Does it work? It works. Portable rain. I'm perfectly clean, but you never know. They say that my first babysitter, what was her name? Hung it up here to distract me, and that it made me forget the man that makes us not want to bathe. I just remembered something. I escaped from Fitzrandolph on a motorcycle with a sidecar. Yes, yes, yes! It's Spencer McDundy, the Australian actor who's been pigeonholed in Scottish ghost roles. I don't like it. I don't want it. Fitzrandolph stole my courage and put it in there. Wait a minute. How do I know that? I don't know, but I know. I don't know the combination, and I know I'm not going to be able to guess it just like that, but... I knew it.
I know the combination.
Hey, yo. You talk and everything. What is it?
Oh, get lost, female. I've seen Fitzrandolph open it out of the corner of my eye plenty of times.
Wonderful. What is it?
Get lost. Have you ever done anything for me?
No, never. What is it?
So why should I do something for you?
Because you're an angel. What is it?
An angel? Spencer McDundy, the biggest curmudgeon in Australia, and the rudest Australian in Scotland. You're on your own.
No matter how many times Liz asked, this portrait of Spencer McDundy would not answer. Liz would have to do something for him in order to get the combination to the safe.
I hated Miss Harrington's sewing class, but now I'm glad. No doubt this is a dance floor. The one at my parents' house. Exactly. And there's the orchestra and Armando, the butler. Heyo, Armando.
Heyo, heyo. But if it isn't my little Eliza, how are you, my dear?
Well, strange. What a lot of people, aren't there?
Ah, you're strange. Don't worry.
Thanks. There's a lot of people, huh?
Oh, yes. Half the county showed up at the dance. People who are very discreet and who follow the rules. Are you willing to dance for once?
No way. People always laugh at me when I dance.
Ah, since you came onto the dance floor, I imagine that you wanted to dance.
No way. Nothing makes me feel more embarrassed than... You know what, Armando? I'm going to dance. I will overcome my greatest embarrassment, as the poet of pain said I would.
Now you are talking. Show me your dance card and get out there on the dance floor.
Card?
Dance card. Don't you have one?
No. Will you let that go just once?
Impossible. Rules are rules. What would your mother say?
Jean-Michel, your daughter is on the dance floor without a dance card. For heaven's sake, she's in a lair.
As it should be. So, go get a dance card and come back when you have one.
Where can I find a dance card?
I am no expert on this type of fruit, but I heard that they grow in damp places.
Heya!
Hey,
Anthony, the waiter, is behind there. A very discreet guy. What a nice design. It reminds me of someone, but in juicer form. He's in his habitat. I just remembered something. I scared an enormous polar bear in Fitzrandolph Zeppelin. Yes! A cone. I want an ice cream. Things to do when this is all over. Make a chocolate cake for 12, eat ice cream, and buy electric blue nail polish. Too much cold altogether. Some drunk must have dropped it. I just remembered something. I had a violent argument with that jerk, Dan Murray. Yes! Second button. All done. That's scary. I don't dare. They're having a coffee klatch, talking about their things. There is no documented suicide more horrible than that of Lionel Mann, who touched the cage of a Malaysian parakeet and was buried in a cocktail shaker. Felicity Fontaine, Dying with Style, page 42, paragraph 3. Cards of all types grow on it. Cards of all types grow on it. The fruit is too green. These cards are just buds. They don't look like they're going to grow into postcards, greeting cards, credit cards. Yes, I'll put it on top of the tree. Although, am I tall enough? love wearing high heels. These generate a lot of foam. I know, because one Christmas we pretended that Anne-Marie was Santa Claus and I was his barber. No, better that stays here. I hate forest fires. I'll squeeze out the juice. Why did I do that? Ah, yes, because I'm known as Loony Liz, and every now and then I have to prove it. One of them comes with a pen, and I know what to use it for. A dance card, and the first one already belongs to someone. Care to dance?
Eliza, dancing the tango with you would be enchanting.
But unfortunately, the orchestra doesn't know how to play tangos.
Eh? How did you know that?
No idea. It just happens to me sometimes.
Disconcerting.
So, then, shall we skip the tango?
Under no circumstances. Rules are rules.
Okay, I'll teach the orchestra to play the tango myself.
You can try if you like, but remember, the instruments have to sound in unison, and it's almost certain that not all of them should be heard.
What a shame they don't know how to play the tango. Let's see, which instrument goes first?
That's good, but remember that you can ask this instrument to stop whenever you want. Hey, careful with the rhythm. The instruments must start playing at the same time, and not come in when they feel like it. Rules are rules. Hey, now that sounds like a tango. You did it. Let us dance, Eliza.
2012, 2012, 1-4. 2012, 2012, 1-4.
Liz, by mustering the courage, overcame her greatest embarrassment and danced in front of the many guests in the room, getting something in exchange.
Half a button? After all I've done? Thanks. You dance the tango marvelously, Armando.
And you are tremendous, spectacular, disconcertingly spectacular.
Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. I escaped from a Zeppelin on a motorcycle. I started it up on the first try. Wow, I always thought that helmet would look better on me.
You're hyper, Lizzie. Don't let your brain overheat. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
Art books and paintings. Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. I caught Big Albert, the most intelligent man in the world, in the act of snooping. You've really got that Big Albert guy on the brain.
Yes, I find his muscles very pleasing. You have no idea how much. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. Fitzrandolph wants to go into politics. Can you imagine that? With his pompous... Do you really think he'll go around dressed like that?
But Lizzie, it's artistic license. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. I scared a polar bear. Can you believe it? I stood right in front of him. I like it, but, don't I look a little strange?
You are strange, sister. Very strange. I'm gonna keep thinking. Get it?
Ah, here's a scene that I remembered earlier. Here goes, Queenie. Fitzrandolph Mansion, Horror Film Awards ceremony. Sitting in a falcon spirit, a jerk known as Dan Murray goes up against... Hey, how is it that you've only put him in it?
I'm sorry, Lizzie. Murray is breathtaking.
Thanks to Liz, Queenie had made 5 lovely paintings.
What's the problem?
I've run out of flameproof red. I always sign my name in flameproof red. It might seem silly to you, but without my signature, it's as if I didn't paint these paintings.
Okay, I'll go out and get you some.
Now, on a Saturday night?
Tonight is Saturday night?
Little sister, in Paris, it's always Saturday night.
Here goes, Queenie. If I tell you I have some flame-proof red...
I love you. I'll take you out on the town. I'll sign the paintings, and we'll paint the town red.
Okay. No. Yes. But it's not that. It's much simpler.
Does it do anything for you?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Hiya, Lizzie. Let me know if you need anything else, all right?
Okay, thanks. Hey, ya. So, what do you have to say for yourself now? Do you like to have your head on your shoulders?
Oh, it's all the same to me. Is that your sister?
The same? Yeah, it's my sister.
Thank you.
Huh?
It's been a long time since I've seen a female that was so female.
Oh, stop. A simple thank you would have been nice.
And you're not welcome. 13 to the right, 8 to the left, 7 to the right. We're even. Now get lost.
Finally, Liz had done something for Spencer McDundy, and he was grateful to her.
I've gotten my courage back, and I should be happy, but what's Queenie got that I don't got? Ayo, Spencer.
Leave me alone, female.
What's my sister got that I don't got?
A body.
I'm looking for my one true wish. Will you help me?
No. But, here's mine. That you get lost.
We'll talk more later, okay?
Do I get to choose?
It's like hell in there.
But Liz had managed to gather up sufficient courage, so finally she confronted her worst fear and came out alive. What's more, inside the crocodile's mouth, she found half a button.
But didn't I have the other half? But Dan? Jerk!
Dan no jerk. Dan strong.
Why are you talking that way? Cat get your verbs?
Dan not smart. Dan strong. But Dan words difficult. Dan no wish.
It seems like I'm supposed to find my one true wish here.
Dan strong. Dan one true wish.
Finally, Liz had found her one true wish in the flesh, in the person she least expected to find it.
No. There's no wish about it. Nothing.
Dan strong.
This can't be happening to me.
Liz, companion of Dan.
This has to be a nightmare.
Liz strong. Fight!